Welcome to another episode of Good Cooking, and today we're continuing our summer series, and we have a beautiful dish from just south of the border. Many of you know it as Mexican street corn or elote. So Ben, as you know, I was in Cabo recently, and while I was there at this very lovely resort, one of the evenings I had elote, and we're gonna give that a try today. What do you think about that, Benny boy?
Is it traditional elote or is it your spin on it?
I think it's traditional, but you know, I mean, I grew up in an Italian household in Queens, so who the hell knows? I mean, I'm probably gonna get a lot of from people who are Mexican, but I'm doing it anyway. We got fresh corn, which I got from the farm stand at the old LA Farmers Market. Got my grill just about under 500 degrees, so nice and hot. We're just gonna place these right on the grill. So this is gonna take probably about, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. I don't like to get them too charred. I like them just a little less than that. And then once we do that, we're gonna take them off, cut them off, and we're gonna mix in all our fresh ingredients. So what they did do, which was absolutely phenomenal, was they made a wonderful Chipotle Mayo, which we're going to do right now. What do you think about that, Ben?
I love it.
How many times growing up did you have Chipotle Mayo in the Thompson household?
Negative 17 times.
Okay. We got a half a cup of mayonnaise. We got a quarter cup of sour cream, 2 tablespoons of lime juice, fresh lime juice that I squeezed. And then the key here is to have a little chipotle pepper and adobo. You get this at your grocery store. It's in the international aisle, Latin foods. Just keep looking, you'll find it. You're gonna need this. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna take the mayonnaise. Ben, we're gonna use the food processor. You got one of these at home?
Nope.
No, you don't even have plates. We're gonna dump the mayonnaise right in there.
So what's elote to the uninitiated?
So elote is corn. Now, most people, the way they do theirs is basically it's like a Mexican street corn where it's on the cob and then you put the Chipotle Mayo on it. You put a little lime, a little tahini, a little Cotija cheese. However, I'm gonna do it a little bit different. I believe the way I'm doing it, and I'm not sure, Ben, you speak Spanish, so maybe you know this. I believe the way I'm going to do it is called esquite.
I don't think so. I think it's esquites.
Esquites. What are you gonna do? I'm sorry. My apologies to all my Mexican friends and some Mexicans in the family.
Esquites? Esquites.
The truth of the matter is we got 3 white people here who have no damn idea, but it's gonna be delicious. Now we got a quarter cup of sour cream, so we're just gonna put that right in our food processor, pour our lime juice right in there, and then we're gonna take our chipotle peppers and we're just gonna do 2. So we got 2 nice ones right there. Look at that, how many, boy? Put the lid on this bad boy. Grind it up. Okay, let's see how we did. That looks very lovely. Let's give it a little taste, Ben. Not you, because you decided to come here today with a head cold and not tell anybody. So if this is the last Good Cooking episode, it's because Ben killed us all with his COVID. That's delicious. Just got enough spice, creaminess. If you want to do this ahead of time, you can do that as well. Put it in a little Tupperware, put it in the fridge, it'll thicken up a little bit more. And then once you do your corn, you're gonna throw it all in together, and we're gonna have an absolutely incredible dish here. So let's check our corn. Yep, see, that's what we're looking for right there. See that golden? You know, it's really funny. In New York, we have quite a few Mexicans. However, not a lot of really good Mexican food.
But are they Mexican?
No, they're Puerto Ricans.
Well, elote is a street food here.
Yeah.
In New York, you have hot dogs and donuts and nuts.
Yeah, it's dogs, nuts. Those nuts are delicious, by the way.
Those nuts are fantastic.
Yes, you had those when you went there.
I had the nuts
warm,
in Times Square. It's the only thing I liked about that trip.
Well, yeah, you're a big fan of warm nuts. No, we didn't have a lot of Mexican street corn, and I have to tell you, this is a absolutely delicious dish. Did you have a lot of it growing up? I mean, I know you're out here on the west coast of Washington. There's nothing up there except for oats.
Correct. I didn't have it until I came to LA.
Really?
Yeah, never had it.
And do you love it?
It's great.
It is good.
It's corn on the cob, but
Jazzed up a little bit.
jazzed up.
Yeah. Now you could also do this. You could also just boil it in some salt water, which, you know, to tell you the truth, I might prefer, but Ben is big on doing this damn summer series where we have to stand outside with the street traffic and the dogs barking and people scolding their kids. However, if you do it in a little bit of boiling salt water and then you take it out, it keeps it nice and juicy. You get a little bit of that char on here, which is good. It's got a little bit of that smoky flavor, that grill flavor, which is very good. But you can do it a multitude of ways. Now you don't need these to be, you don't need the whole thing to be charred. It's gonna still cook. By the way, I love Cotija cheese. This, I believe, is like the Mexican version of Parmesan. It's just salty and delicious. Ben, where would you rank corn in your list of items that you enjoy, vegetables you enjoy?
Vegetables I enjoy, corn is probably one, because it's the least vegetable.
Yeah. How do you prefer corn, just in general?
In a chip. That's the
Nice
best way to
chip.
do corn.
But a little corn on the cob with some butter, a little salt.
It's fantastic.
What's better than that?
I'd probably
Sun is
go-
shining.
Corn chip, corn tortilla, elote, corn on the cob.
Corn tortilla or a flour tortilla?
Listen, objectively, a flour tortilla is better, but it's supposed to be done in a corn tortilla, so I'd rather go corn tortilla.
I got it. All right, so now the corn is ready after about 15 minutes. And we're just gonna take it right off the grill. See, look how nice, look at the nice, look at the nice of the band, look at the nice.
How do you know it's ready?
I have no idea, we're gonna find out. All trial and error. I just don't want it too charred. So once your cobs are off the grill, wait a few minutes because they're steaming hot. But if you want to take a little napkin and then start cutting them off, you can do that. You do whatever you want. It's your life. We're now going from elote to Ben.
Esquites.
And he says it because he knows Spanish fluently, and I don't want to really just bastardize that word any more than I have already, folks. So let's just start cutting it right off the, see that? Now we're gonna start to put in our Chipotle Mayo, our Cotija cheese, a little bit of cilantro. What I would suggest is do a little at a time because you can always add more. You don't wanna add too much and it's too much after that. Get it nice and incorporated. Probably could stand a little bit more, but you know, you can always add, you can't take out. So that's why I say do a little at a time. Look at that, so nice. Now we got the Quixote. No. I say cute. These goddamn Mexican words, all right? I got corn everywhere. I've had it with this episode is basically what I'm saying. The Cotija cheese is now, we're gonna put that in. So let's take a nice handful and sprinkle that in. And again, mix it in before you add too much. You don't wanna add too much, but that looks really good. So we're gonna add a little tahini, but you don't wanna do too much because this is also a little salty. How we looking, Ben?
Looks really nice.
Oh, the smell of this dish is insane. Now we're ready to plate up. Now, I know most of our viewers aren't Mexican. We got a few here and there sprinkled in. I'm not Mexican, but I can make a damn good Mexican street corn. It's not that hard. Take that fresh corn on the cob, throw it on the grill, cut it off the cob, throw it in the bowl, put that Chipotle Mayo in, a little lime, a little tahini, a little Cotija cheese, mix it all together, grill up some steak, and what a party you're gonna have. Jazz it up a little bit, people, and make a little bit of Mexican street corn, or esquites. I don't know, that's what they keep telling me it's called. All I know is it's delicious. If you want this recipe, as always, it's in the description below. And from our house to yours, bon appetit. There goes the motorcycle. Another bastard getting a visit from his father.